Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about success, we often focus on the top 2%, the ones who rise above, the ones who conquer. But why is it that only a small percentage of people seem to make it, while the rest of us, despite our best efforts, struggle to find that same level of achievement? What's the secret? Let me tell you something, it's not about talent. We often think that the ones who succeed are born with something special, something that sets them apart. But the truth is, the only thing that separates the 2% from the 98% is mindset and the choices they make day in and day out. Success doesn't come to those who sit back and wait for it. It comes to those who take action. It comes to those who wake up every single day with a fire burning inside of them. The ones who push when they feel like quitting. The ones who do it not because it's easy, but because they know that nothing worth having ever comes easy. You see, it's not about talent, it's about effort. Talent without hard work will get you nowhere. And then there's failure. We all face it. Some of us fear it, but others embrace it. The 2% understand that failure isn't the end. It's a lesson. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow. It's part of the process. The difference is they don't let failure define them. They use it to fuel their next move, their next step forward. The 98% don't get back up. They let failure keep them down. But success isn't about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Discipline, self-discipline is another key. No one gets anywhere without making sacrifices. We want things fast, we want them easy. But the road to success is long and it's hard. The 2% know this, and they're willing to do what others won't. They're willing to wake up early, put in the extra hours, say no to distractions, and stay focused. They make the tough choices when it matters most. They don't get distracted by the noise. They stay on course. The 98% want instant gratification. They want success right now. They don't understand that consistency is the real key. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of years of small, consistent actions, day after day, week after week. The 2% get this. They keep showing up. They keep pushing, even when no one is watching, even when it feels like nothing is happening. They trust the process, and over time, the results speak for themselves. Resilience is what keeps you in the game when life knocks you down. The 2% understand that life is not always fair. It doesn't always go according to plan, but they don't quit. They're not afraid of the struggle. In fact, they embrace it because they know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, better. The 98% might give up when things get tough, but the 2% keep going because they know that resilience is the muscle that success builds over time. You need to have a vision. You need to know where you're going. The 2% have a clear purpose, a clear destination in mind. They're not wandering through life. They wake up every day with a sense of purpose. They know exactly what they want, and they go after it. They don't waste time chasing things that don't align with their goals. The 98% are lost. They're searching for something but don't know what it is. You need a vision and you need to stay focused on it. But here's another thing, decisions. Every single day you're making choices, and those choices matter. The 2% understand that every choice they make has an impact. They take responsibility for their decisions, and they don't blame anyone else when things don't go away. They own it. They make choices based on where they want to go, not on where they are. The 98% complain about their circumstances, but the 2% take control of their circumstances by the decisions they make. Finally, it's about the people you surround yourself with. You can't do it alone. The 2% understand this, and they surround themselves with people who push them, challenge them, and support them. They don't hang around with people who bring them down, who don't believe in their vision. The 98% often find themselves in circles that don't elevate them, and as a result, they stay stuck. But if you want to succeed, find the right people. Elevate your circle, and you'll elevate yourself. So the question isn't why the 2% succeed. The real question is, are you ready to do what it takes? Are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to make the tough choices? Because the difference between those who succeed and those who don't comes down to one thing: action. The difference between success and failure can often be traced back to one key factor: mindset. It's not the lack of talent, resources, or opportunity that determines whether someone succeeds or fails. It's how they perceive and react to the challenges that come their way. A growth mindset, one that embraces learning, improvement, and resilience, can propel someone forward even in the face of adversity. On the other hand, a fixed mindset, where failure is seen as a reflection of one's ability, can lead to stagnation and self-doubt. When you have the right mindset, obstacles become opportunities for growth rather than insurmountable barriers. People with a positive and growth-oriented mindset don't shy away from challenges. They actively seek them out because they understand that growth occurs through overcoming difficulties. Each setback is viewed as a lesson. Each mistake is a step closer to mastery. These individuals don't just believe they can improve, they are committed to the process of improvement. They recognize that success doesn't happen overnight, and that consistent effort, resilience, and a willingness to adapt are the true keys to achieving their goals. Mindset also shapes how people deal with failure. Those with a growth mindset see failure as temporary and external, not something inherent to who they are. They know that failure is a part of the journey towards success and are willing to keep going even when the going gets tough. On the contrary, people with a fixed mindset may avoid challenges, give up easily, or feel defeated by failure because they perceive it as a reflection of their personal inadequacies. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions ultimately shape your success or failure. If you approach life with the belief that you can always learn, grow, and adapt, you'll find opportunities everywhere, even in the toughest situations. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world, and that lens can either limit you or empower you. Talent is often viewed as a natural gift, something that sets people apart from the rest. But the truth is that talent alone is rarely enough to lead to success. While talent can provide an initial advantage, it is relentless effort that ultimately makes the difference. Success is built on a foundation of consistent, determined work, the kind of work that doesn't rely solely on what you were born with, but on what you are willing to put in over time. Relentless effort is the driving force behind improvement. Talent might give someone an early edge, but without dedication and hard work, that edge will quickly fade. The people who achieve greatness are the ones who are willing to push beyond their comfort zones, who keep going when the results aren't immediate, and who work tirelessly even when things seem impossible. It's the ability to persist through failure, to keep honing your craft, and to continuously improve that sets successful people apart from those who give up too soon. This commitment to relentless effort is often what separates the top performers from those who plateau. People with natural talent may hit a peak and stop improving, thinking they've reached their limit. However, those who are willing to put in the time, day in and day out, will find that the true measure of success lies in the work they put in over the long haul. It's the person who practices, who takes the extra step, and who sacrifices short-term comfort for long-term achievement that rises to the top. Effort is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter where you start or what you have. What matters is how much you're willing to work for it. Those who show up every day, who embrace the grind, and who never stop trying are the ones who see their dreams come to fruition. Talent may open the door, but relentless effort is what pushes you through it. Failure is often viewed as a negative experience, something to be avoided at all costs. However, the way we perceive failure can dramatically affect our ability to succeed. Embracing failure as a lesson rather than a setback is a powerful mindset shift that can change everything. Instead of letting failure define you or discourage you, see it as a valuable opportunity for growth and improvement. When you understand that failure isn't the end of the road, but rather a part of the process, you begin to see every mistake, every misstep as a stepping stone towards success. People who embrace failure as a lesson don't dwell on their mistakes. They don't get caught up in self-pity or blame. Instead, they analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and use it as a foundation for future progress. Failure shows us where we need to improve, where our approach isn't working, and what we can do better next time. Without failure, there would be no way to learn these crucial lessons. Success, in many ways, is built upon the lessons learned from failure. This approach shifts the focus from the fear of failure to the value of resilience. It encourages a mindset where setbacks are seen as temporary, not permanent. Each failure is treated as an essential part of the journey, not a reflection of your worth or abilities. It's about staying in the game, adjusting your strategy, and coming back stronger. People who adopt this mindset tend to be more persistent, more adaptable, and more willing to take risks, knowing that failure isn't something to be feared, but something that can fuel future growth. When failure is seen as a lesson, it becomes less about avoiding mistakes and more about maximizing learning. It allows us to refine our skills, adjust our mindset, and ultimately improve our chances of success. Instead of letting failure set you back, use it as an opportunity to move forward with greater knowledge and determination. Self-discipline and sacrifice are often the unsung heroes behind the success stories we admire. Talent, intelligence, or luck may open doors, but it's self-discipline and the willingness to sacrifice that allow people to stay on the path long enough to achieve their goals. Success rarely comes without consistent effort and making choices that prioritize long-term gains over short-term comfort. Sacrifice goes hand in hand with self-discipline. Achieving meaningful goals often requires giving up something in the present to secure something greater in the future. It could mean sacrificing time with friends, skipping a night out, or foregoing immediate pleasures to stay focused on what truly matters. The sacrifices people make, whether it's sleep, comfort, or leisure, are investments in their future success. These decisions are not easy, but those who are willing to make them understand that success demands a price. When self-discipline and sacrifice are combined, they form a powerful force that helps individuals overcome obstacles and keep moving forward. Even when faced with distractions or setbacks, they don't allow temporary discomfort to derail their long-term vision. Instead, they endure the tough moments because they know they are paving the way to something bigger. The value of self-discipline and sacrifice lies not only in the ability to stay committed, but in the understanding that the rewards on the other side of hard work are far greater than the fleeting satisfaction of giving in to immediate temptations. Consistency is the quiet force that drives long-term success. It's not about making grand, dramatic moves every day, but about showing up consistently, doing the work, and maintaining focus over time. Success doesn't come from one big breakthrough or a series of lucky moments. It's built upon the small, everyday actions that, when repeated consistently, lead to significant results. The power of consistency is often underestimated because it's easy to get distracted by the allure of instant success or immediate results. But real, lasting success is a result of the cumulative effect of consistent effort. When you commit to being consistent, you create a habit of progress. Every day that you show up and do the work, even when it's not glamorous or exciting, you are getting closer to your goal. This steady approach allows you to build momentum, which is a key ingredient in achieving anything worthwhile. The results of consistent effort may not always be visible in the short term, and that's where most people give up. They expect quick results, and when they don't see them, they lose faith. But the power of consistency lies in its ability to compound over time. Think about how small, consistent actions can create massive change. A person who practices their craft every day, even for just an hour, will make far more progress than someone who works intensely for a few days and then stops. Over time, the consistent effort leads to mastery, improvement, and results that others might only notice after months or years of dedication. Consistency is what allows you to push through the tough days when motivation is low or obstacles seem insurmountable. It's the ability to keep going even when things feel stagnant or slow. By committing to consistency, you set yourself up for success, not based on quick wins, but on the steady, reliable press that comes from persistent, focused effort. It's this ongoing commitment that transforms ordinary actions into extraordinary achievements. Resilience is the inner strength that allows people to bounce back from setbacks, endure hardship, and keep moving forward despite adversity. Life isn't always smooth sailing. Everyone faces challenges, whether personal, professional, or emotional. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to persevere in the face of these obstacles. Resilience doesn't mean avoiding pain or difficulty. It means facing it head on and refusing to be defeated by it. It's the capacity to endure through tough times, learn from failures, and ultimately come out stronger on the other side. In times of adversity, resilience helps individuals maintain their focus on the bigger picture. It's easy to get consumed by the immediate difficulties, to become overwhelmed by the obstacles standing in the way. But resilient individuals have the ability to keep a clear mind, to adapt and to push forward no matter how challenging the circumstances may be. They view adversity not as an insurmountable wall, but as a temporary hurdle that can be overcome with the right mindset and determination. Resilience also allows for growth. Every challenge faced and overcome teaches valuable lessons. It builds character, fortifies determination, and enhances problem-solving skills. The more adversity someone encounters, the more resilient they become, developing a mindset that sees obstacles as opportunities to grow and learn. With each setback, they refine their strategies, become more adaptable, and develop a deeper understanding of their own capabilities. Furthermore, resilience involves maintaining hope and optimism even when the situation seems bleak. Resilient individuals can find strength in moments of doubt, pushing forward with the belief that things will improve and that their efforts will eventually pay off. Their ability to stay positive in the face of hardship allows them to keep taking the necessary steps toward their goals, even when the path is unclear or difficult. In the end, resilience is about persistence and the willingness to keep going, no matter how tough life gets. It's the belief that no matter how many times you fall, you can always rise again. Having a clear vision and purpose in life is like having a map that guides you through the uncertain and often turbulent journey towards success. Without a clear direction, it's easy to drift aimlessly, reacting to whatever comes your way, rather than actively pursuing your goals. A well-defined vision gives you focus, clarity, and motivation, acting as a constant reminder of what you're striving for. It helps you make decisions aligned with your long-term aspirations, ensuring that every action you take is intentional and moves you closer to your desired destination. Purpose goes hand in hand with vision. It's the underlying reason behind why you pursue what you do. It's the deeper meaning that fuels your determination and resilience when faced with challenges. People with a strong sense of purpose are not easily swayed by obstacles because they understand the significance of what they're working toward. Purpose creates a deep connection to the goals you set, giving you the passion and energy to keep going, even when the road is tough. A clear vision and purpose also provide the resilience needed to navigate setbacks and failures. When you have a well-defined purpose, you're able to see failure not as an end, but as a lesson or a temporary setback in the broader journey. You keep moving forward because your purpose reminds you that every obstacle is a part of the bigger picture. It enables you to persevere, knowing that the challenges are ultimately shaping you into the person capable of achieving your goals. Without vision and purpose, life can feel directionless. It's easy to get distracted by external pressures, societal expectations, or the opinions of others. A clear vision and purpose act as your compass, helping you stay grounded and focused, ensuring that you're not just going through the motions, but are actively creating the life you want. They bring meaning to your actions and motivate you to keep moving toward a future that is fulfilling and aligned with your true desires. The power of making decisions and taking responsibility for them cannot be overstated. Every decision we make shapes our life in some way, whether big or small. The ability to make decisions is not just about choosing between options, it's about taking ownership of our lives and directing them toward the outcomes we want to achieve. When we take responsibility for our choices, we stop blaming external factors or circumstances and recognize that our actions, attitudes, and decisions ultimately determine our success or failure. Making decisions requires confidence, but it also involves a willingness to embrace the consequences of those choices. People who take responsibility for their decisions understand that life is a series of outcomes influenced by the choices they make. Whether the decision leads to success or failure, they own it. They don't make excuses or point fingers. Instead, they learn from the results and adjust their approach accordingly. This sense of ownership is empowering because it reinforces the belief that we are in control of our destiny. When we take responsibility for our decisions, we develop a sense of accountability. We become more deliberate in the choices we make, knowing that our decisions have weight. This accountability drives us to make thoughtful, purposeful choices that align with our values and long-term goals. It also pushes us to act with integrity and commitment, knowing that we alone are responsible for the outcomes. At the same time, taking responsibility means accepting the risks associated with decision making. There are no guarantees in life, and sometimes the decisions we make won't lead to the desired results. However, by accepting responsibility, we develop resilience. We learn that even when things don't go as planned, we can adapt, learn, and continue to move forward. It's this cycle of decision, responsibility, and learning that propels us toward personal growth and success. The people you surround yourself with can have a profound impact on your journey towards success. The right individuals will challenge you, inspire you, and support you when times get tough. On the other hand, negative or unsupportive people can hold you back, drain your energy, and even steer you away from your goals. Surrounding yourself with the right people is not just about seeking out those who are already successful. It's about finding those who push you to become the best version of yourself. The right people elevate your journey by holding you accountable. They understand your goals and will remind you of your vision when you lose sight of it. They won't let you settle for mediocrity or complacency. They'll encourage you to take risks, step outside your comfort zone, and keep moving forward even when challenges arise. The best people don't just support you, they hold you to a higher standard and make you believe in your potential even when you doubt it. Being around the right people also helps you grow. They bring new perspectives, ideas, and experiences that challenge your thinking and broaden your horizons. These individuals will expose you to new opportunities and help you see things from a different angle. The people you associate with will influence the way you think, act, and ultimately the way you view the world. If you want to reach your potential, you need to be around those who inspire you to think bigger and push beyond your limits. Moreover, surrounding yourself with the right people means building a support network that you can turn to during difficult times. The road to success is rarely a smooth one, and having a group of people who believe in you, support your vision, and encourage you through tough moments can make all the difference. They'll remind you that failure is not the end, but a learning experience, and they'll help you stay focused on the bigger picture. In the end, success is not a matter of chance, but of choice. It's about the mindset you cultivate, the effort you put in every single day, the resilience you summon when challenges arise, and the clarity of purpose that guides your every step. It's about taking responsibility for your decisions, learning from your failures, and relentlessly pursuing your goals with unwavering consistency. Most importantly, it's about the people you surround yourself with, those who elevate you, challenge you, and remind you of the power within you. Remember, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not a matter of talent, but a matter of relentless effort, unwavering belief, and the courage to keep moving forward no matter what. The road to greatness is never easy, but it's worth it, and it starts with the decisions you make today. Make them count.